So what do? Well, there's nothing I can do with the x plus 4, but the x squared minus 9 is going to give me x plus 3, x minus 3. I'm dividing, so I'll change that to multiply. When this goes on top, when I factor that, that's going to give me an x minus 1 times an x minus 3, and then end up with an x minus 1. Keep that in parentheses. So this x minus 3 cancels this x minus 3, this x minus 1 cancels that x minus 1. And the only thing I have left on top is x plus 4, and the only thing I have left on the bottom is the x plus 3. And we've got our answer. So for the most part, that's the basic, that's basically how we simplify when we multiply and divide. These are very representative of what's on Khan Academy. The problems that we're going to do out of the textbook are going to be harder, but what I wanted to do is make sure everybody understands the basics of, and then when we do practice tomorrow, like tomorrow is going to be a practice day, then you're going to have to practice some of the more complicated ones. But they're basically the same thing as this, just a little longer. All right. So what's next? Well, if we've multiplied and divided, now we have to add and subtract. So, as far as adding and subtracting goes, the main thing about adding and subtracting fractions, back in 5th grade, if I gave you 4 over 5 minus 1 over 5, the main thing is your denominators have to be the same. In this case, our denominators are the same, and so we get to say that's all over 5, and then ends up being 4 minus 1, which is going to give me 3 over 5. Now, would you actually do this in your, no one actually writes this step out. I'm writing it out because, well, I need to as the teacher. So how does this apply when we're dealing with variables? Well, what if I gave you 7x plus 3 over x plus 2 plus 2x minus 1 over x plus 2? Believe it or not, you do the exact same thing, because our denominators are the same. Like here my denominator was 5, so I got to say, okay, everything's going to be over 5. Here my denominator is x plus 2, so I get to say everything's over x plus 2. And here I had a 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1. Here I'm going to have a 7x plus 3 plus a 2x minus 1. Just like I had the 4 minus 1 up here. There's my 7x plus 3. There's my 2x minus 1. And now what I'm left to do is simplify this. So let's see, 7x and combine like terms. That gives me 9x. 3 minus 1 gives me a 2 over x plus 2. And now we're done. So what if I give you x plus 5 over x minus 1 plus 2x minus 3 over x minus 1. There, I'll pause.